the best thrill rides for thrill seekers in training here on the next episode of D3. What is up, D3 fam? Welcome to this episode of D3. In this episode, we're going to talk about the top 10 best thrill rides for all the thrill seekers in training here at the Disneyland Resort. First, as usual, I would like to thank you all for your continued support of this channel. Remember, if you like what you see, click the subscribe button below and become a member of the D3 family. Alright folks, let me put this disclaimer out there right now for you. This is just my own opinion of which are the best attractions, thrill ride attractions here at the Disneyland Resort. Your opinion might be totally different. You may have a totally different list. But I feel this is probably the best way to experience Disneyland, especially for people who are new to rides and things like that. If you watch my other two videos for, rides for like infants and things like that, and for rides for people who are kind of timid and shy and things like that, watch those two videos first to try to get your assumption on which rides are best for yourself or your loved ones. But in this video in particular, we're going to talk about pretty much the top 10 thrill rides in procession, probably from the least to the best thrill rides here at the Disneyland Resort. We're going to probably start with Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and end up, of course, with the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. With that being said, let's ride. Alright, D3 fam, our first ride on our thrill ride list is, of course, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is right behind me. Perfect ride for you beginner or thrill seekers out there. It's a nice, smooth roller coaster ride, not too fast, not too slow. Perfect theming, things like that. The nice train, smooth, nice tight turns, of course. That's the thrill part of it. But awesome ride for you beginners out there. I have a link. I'm gonna link you guys to my video of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I can show you how that ride actually is. You can check that out and see for yourself. Again, that's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek right now of what it looks like. Alright, D3 fam, our number 9 on our thrill ride list is the Indiana Jones Adventure over here in Adventureland here at Disneyland. It's currently closed right now. This ride goes down a lot, but it's definitely a thrill ride. It has a lot of hydraulics on it. Each ride, you can go on this ride like about 20 or 30 times, you get a different experience. Definitely a thrill. I don't want to ruin it for you, but if you like, thrills and spills, and if you like bumpy rides, this is the perfect ride for you. Again, this is number 9, the Indiana Jones attraction here at the Disneyland Resort. Right behind me, Goofy Sky School. It's a perfect mouse coaster. Perfect beginner, so it's not as intense as the Matterhorn, a little bit more intense, I should say. It has a little bit bigger drops. It's very fun. Feels like you can die on it, but you're not. It has very tight spins or very tight turns and twists and turns on it. I'll give you a closer look at this coaster in a second. Let's take a look. Alright, D3 fam, here's a view of the Goofy Sky School. Like I said, it's your basic mouse coaster. It has little sharp turns and a couple of nice good drops in it. It's pretty scary, not that scary, but if you're a big person like myself, those turns are really, really sharp and it feels like you're about to fall out. But it's a pretty chill ride, not too bad. Alright, D3 fam, coming in at number 7 on the thrill ride list here at the Disneyland Resort is the Grizzly Rapid River Run, which is right behind me. This is a generally raft ride, has a couple of nice 2 drops in it, not too bad. It's perfect for the family, but if you like to get wet, it's definitely the ride for you. Let me show you a little bit of it. Alright, D3 fam, here's a shot of the Grizzly Rapid River Run right here. Here's the geyser right there. These poor people about to get drenched. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty awesome. See if we can catch someone coming down the chute right there pretty soon. But the geyser is pretty huge. That's the water geyser that you get soaked by right there. Pretty amazing. Hopefully we'll catch someone coming down right now. The chute's not that bad. It's a nice good 30-foot drop, but it's pretty awesome. Alright, D3 fam, coming in at number 6 on my list of thrill rides here at the Disneyland Resort is the Matterhorn bobsled, which is right behind me. The Matterhorn is a classic attraction here that opened 60 years ago, as a matter of fact, back in 1959. It's one of the original tubular roller coaster. Pretty much sets the pace for all these other high-speed roller coasters you see at Six Flags and all them places like that. So, perfect thrill ride, perfect balance. It comes in number 6. Little bumpy. If you have back problems, I should strongly suggest you not ride it. But plus, they have a Yeti named Harold inside, a couple of them. So, if your little kids is kind of scared of monsters and things like that, you might try not to ride this one. But it's a pretty fun ride. Again, at number 6 is Matterhorn bobsleds. Let's take a look at it. There's a shot of the bobsleds right now coming around the corner. There you go. A little bit bumpy ride, but it's pretty smooth. Not that smooth, but it's a really fun ride. Alright, D3 fam, number 5 on our list is Splash Mountain, which is right behind me. Right now it's currently down, so we're going to try to get another view at another time of the drop. I'll get it in a few minutes. I'll show you in a second the final drop of the attraction. But this is right in the middle of the list when it comes to thrill rides. I think the biggest thrill is the nice 90-foot drop at the end, of Flume Drop, which is a little amazing. You get a little bit of airtime on it. So it's right in the middle of the pack when it comes to thrill rides here at the Disneyland Resort. So be able to take this one, handle this one, you pretty much set you up for the rest of the attraction here. The rest of the final 5, the top 5 attractions here at the Disneyland Resort. Let's go to our next one, to number 4. Alright, D3 fam, number 4 on the list of the thrill rides here at the Disneyland Resort, of course, is Space Mountain. In this case, Hyperspace Mountain, which is a layover of Star Wars during this time, especially when Galaxy's Edge opening. Now, the fastest speed on this ride is about 28 miles an hour, which is not that fast, but with the Disney special effects and all the wind and stuff like that, and it's totally in the dark, it seems like you're going about 50 miles an hour. So a bunch of drops and spins and turns and things like that. So if you like drops and fast rides, this is definitely the ride for you. Again, it's Hyperspace Mountain. Let's move on to number 3. Alright, D3 fam, number 3 on the thrill ride list here at the Disneyland Resort is the ride right over my shoulder. Is a Pixar Pals Fun Wheel, which is right behind me. The fun part are the cars that actually rock back and forth. I'm going to show you in a second. Let's take a look. Alright, D3 fam, like I said, what makes this ride so thrilling is look at the cars in between that rock back and forth. It feels like you're on a roller coaster. They're on the tracks, on the rails. You have the stationary cars, and you have the ones that rock back and forth as the wheel spins. It's insane. It feels like you're going to die in it. So if you love heights or you're not afraid of heights, this is a perfect thrill ride for you. You can see it spinning right now, moving right there. It's incredible. It's insane. See that one go right there? There's one car rocking back and forth. If you have motion sickness, I strongly recommend not getting on this ride. But number 3 on our list is a Pixar Pals Pal Around Wheel. Alright, D3 fam, we almost done with our countdown. We're down to the number 2 spot. Number 2 thrill ride here at the Disneyland Resort, of course, is the Incredicoaster, which is right behind me. Of course, you know, the Incredicoaster is just rethemed. It used to be known as the California Screaming Coaster, but they did a total makeover last year, turned it into the Incredible, you know, named after the Incredible movies. It's a very awesome coaster. I strongly recommend us riding this ride at nighttime. You get the full effect of new special effects that add on to the coaster. But as for overall experience, if you love roller coasters, if you want a thrill seeker in training, this is a perfect coaster for you. It has a very fast, goes to 0 to 55 in 4 seconds, and it has a loop in it. So this is a perfect training coaster for you to thrill seekers out there and get you prepared for the ride, other parts like other Six Flags theme parks and things like that. So again, our number 2 coaster is the Incredicoaster. Let's take a quick look at the launch of this coaster. Alright, D3 fan, now it's time for the number 1 thrill attraction thrill ride here at the Disneyland Resort. It is, of course, which is behind me, the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Let's take a look at it behind me. Well, folks, here it is, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, the number 1 thrill ride here at the Disneyland Resort. It was originally, of course, you know, it was the Tower of Terror, but it got rethemed like 2 years ago to the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, which is a huge, good move on Disney's part. But as you can see, the door is still open, you know, but it has like 6 variations of the ride with different soundtracks. It's very cool. Plus, you get a bunch of waitlist time. So if you love free falls, this is your attraction. If you like to feel like you're flying, this is the attraction for you. If you do not like free falls or those type of rides, this is not the attraction for you. But again, the number one attraction here at the Disneyland Resort is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Well, D3 fam, there you have it, my top 10 thrill rides here at the Disneyland Resort. I hope you enjoyed my list. I would like to hear your list below. What do you think are the top 10 attractions here at the Disneyland Resort in your book? First, I want to give a special shout out to RT and RJ Harrington, who have been big supporters of the D3 family from the beginning, and they always comment below on my videos. So if you guys want a shout out, I strongly recommend or encourage you guys to leave a comment below. You may get a shout out in one of my future videos. With that being said, folks, this concludes this episode of D3. As usual, feel free to leave a comment below. And also, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And also, feel free to like this channel if you like what you see. And also, remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. See you next time.